We're now going to have our final question from the panel before we get to questions from the audience. And our final question comes from government reporter Tony Herrman from the Hastings Tribune. Your question starts with Kathy.
Aside from the efforts of Hastings Economic Development Corporation with the creation of the Director of Talent Solutions position, what else can the city do to retain and attract young talent?
When I look at Hastings, particularly downtown Hastings, I see us attracting and retaining wonderful talent. We need to make sure that the students that we have, the young adults that we have in our community have a voice, are part of this, are an integral part so that they will stay within Hastings. We can use them. I'm going to go back to the downtown project. I think this is an excellent way to keep folks in. We are going to have a vital downtown. We have arts, we have music, we have great food, we have a destination place that people want to come to. I think it is a lively and a vibrant community. I'm so proud of what's happening down there, and I think that we need to encourage more of this to retain our young people.
Emilio.
Well, yes, the project, the downtown project, the convention center, is going to bring a lot of good things. But like I say again, that location is not good. Hastings needed education. Yes, our kids. Well, you know, I do have 11 grandkids, and I do worry about drugs. Any type of crime, I do worry. I know the city grows and the crimes will probably grow too, but we need to commit our children's, or to have our children's promote, in a civic more integration, more active, so many ways that we have to improve, because they are our future. I see my grandkids from 20 years from now, probably I will not be around. Well, I hope I will. But yes, it's one of my worries.
Thank you. Butch.
I think probably the first step is find what these individuals want to do that you're talking to. Find slots in the different companies that will take apprentices. It'd be kind of like what they do in Europe. It's a wonderful program, and those apprentices work in whatever slot that they want to achieve. And they actually kind of get a feeling of that warm-blooded feeling that they feel at home to be doing that. So apprenticeship is a really important function, and also find out what their real strengths are and then exploit them, and their weaknesses will take care of themselves.
Michael.
Maggie Vaughn, I'm not sure if she's here tonight, is the position that you guys, that you're referring to. And she's been a great addition to the Economic Development Corporation. And I'm going to paraphrase, if she's here, she can tell me if I'm wrong about what happened in that scenario. This is a Hastings girl that was intent, just like everybody else, to leave here as fast as she could. She got an internship with the Economic Development Corporation. She got engaged in the community and the businesses in town. And she said, this is what I want to be a part of. And really, it might be oversimplifying it, but I really think it's about engaging our young professionals, our young talent. When I first came here, I started the first internship through Hastings Parks and Recreation with Hastings College. When I went to the YMCA, I created an internship through the YMCA and Hastings College, and now we have the first talent program for medical assistants at the office complex I work at. It's simply having a conversation and creating relationships among the employers and the young talent we have here at the high school and college age level. And I think we're going to show them that this is a community they want to be a part of.
Corey.
There's a book called Hollowing Out the Middle, and it talks about rural brain drain. And one of the things it talked about was the stayers and the returners to communities like ours. I really do believe that this all starts with workforce development. When I was growing up, doing something with your life was getting a 4-year degree and moving away from Hastings. Now we have career pathways at Hastings Public Schools that's all the way down to the middle school. So we're getting them young, early. So we've got these people that might stay or might return if we develop relationships between them and industry leaders here in Hastings. The second piece of that, though, is creating an environment where entrepreneurial activity can thrive. We need to make it easier for them to take their ideas and start a company, whether that's through incubators, accelerators, or angel investment groups. We need to figure out how to do that. So I really think that this is a two-prong approach. We need to focus on the people that are already here that we can either have stay and fill some of our positions, or come back, and then also focus on those people that came here to go to CCC or Hastings College. Let's look at it both ways.
Does anyone have a follow-up? Kathy?
I do. I guess I want to mention that we need to really actively engage the students at Hastings College, the students at Central Community College, and these activities are starting to happen now. I would like to see us find ways not only to work with them in educational settings, but to work with them, as we said, in businesses, establishing relationships with the city government, having them serve on committees, having them serve on boards. We need to open that conversation between the key leaders at both colleges here we have in town. We do not take advantage of both of those wonderful assets.
Anyone else for the 30 seconds?